Now, spending on the high street in the UK has suffered its biggest drop for 7 years. The magnitude of the fall is expected to affect overall GDP. An increase in inflation due to the fall in the value of sterling after the Brexit vote and stagnant wage growth have combined to affect consumer spending. Sky's Charlotte Lomas reports.
The clearest sign yet that the UK economy is starting to slow. With retail sales figures falling further than expected, the resilience that's reigned over consumer spending looks like it's come to an end.
Everything has become so expensive now, and then with the money that you get, even when you get paid, it's like it's the same amount you used to have maybe before, but now the expenses tend to be too much.
I still get whatever I need to get. Maybe I'm not saving as much as I did, but I'm still spending what I've always spent.
Very tight. So when we get some nice things, we choose carefully.
You restrict yourself, you don't go out as much, you stay in a little bit more. You try not to tempt yourself into buying something you definitely can't afford.
Retail sales fell by 1.8% in March. That's far worse than the forecasted 0.2% fall. It's led to the first quarterly drop in retail sales since 2013.
These figures show that after months of shrugging off the Brexit vote, shoppers are losing confidence. As prices rise across a range of sectors, spending is slowing down and in turn dragging on economic growth.
Much is down to the weaker pound, pushing up the cost of imports. This increase in prices is now filtering its way down onto the high street and supermarket shelves as higher inflation takes hold.
We've seen inflation peaking up over the last few months. There's still further to go. Some companies have enjoyed hedgings that will expire towards the second half of this year, so we're expecting some more inflation picking up later on this year, but then it should gradually moderate in the coming years.
Keeping consumer spending is vital for a healthy economy. Weaker sales means weaker growth. And with inflation predicted to reach around 3% this year, some believe this is what's motivating the decision for a snap general election.
There's more than the economy that was influencing this timing, but I think if Theresa May had waited longer before triggering this general election, it would have been more uncomfortable in terms of the economic data. We may even start to see jobs being lost, but certainly more pain through inflation rising and consumer spending slowing and ultimately lower GDP growth. So I think it was now or never.
As inflation starts to bite, households are feeling the squeeze in their spending power, and this is only going to get tighter. Charlotte Lomas, Sky News.